and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay, what's going on, nerds? How are we doing today? Oh, golden crown. Good to see y'all. Hope you're well. Oh man, Vive the first today. Yo, Ninja, Sora, Wolf Fuzzies, hi. TV, thank you for 4 months. Ardently, hi. Weaver, hi. Anna, welcome back. Been a hot minute. Kernerd, hi. Wolf Fuzzies, thank you for 100 stream streak. Blue, hi. I don't know if I've missed anyone. If I did, let me know. Alright. Hi nerds, how we doing? Lovely to see you all, I hope you're well. I'm tired. Straight up, I'm tired. Rough night's sleep last night. Oh man. Like rough night. It was hot here. Pretty sure I overheated at one point. and yeah, it was just a rough one. But I hope everybody's well. Good to see y'all. Not much to get into today. Before we jump into everything. Woke up super late. Your phone's stuck under you. Yeah, no. Last night was just awful here. It wasn't a hot day yesterday, but the night. No, it's all right, Anna. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. It's all good. Yeah, no, just rough night. Trying to get to sleep last night, and like, just it wasn't even hot here yesterday, but like it was humid as fuck last night, and ugh. Yeah, Thatch, what's going on, nerd? How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. No, thanks for coming through. Liam, nerd. I hope you're all doing well. Rayo. Nerd. Especially since I'm taking organic chemistry this semester. Ooh. Very cool. No, it's once again, not much to get into. Maybe we'll do a couple of games of Wordle, Game before we jump into the DK runs. But yeah, like it has been, ugh. Just over the last 12 hours is just ugh. This heat's just been weird. I can't seem to place it, but yeah, just a weird heat. Okay, let's just do it. I think we'll do some more game duel to warm us up. I don't know who's taking us is the worst. I'm not excited. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright, no, throw a game at me. Throw a game name at me. Yo, Chocobo, what's going on, dude? Christy, hi. B. Okay. Definitely not that. Let's try Persona 3 Reload. Way earlier than 2024. So it's closer to 2010. It is a single player game. Celeste, we had Celeste yesterday. Just got home. Nice. Yeah, Chocobo, thank you for the 7th stream streak. Whoops. We absolutely smashed it yesterday, by the way. Daytona, USA. Would it be third person? No, well, you know what, Daytona. Let's go away. First person, third person. It is a first person game. Anyway, it's closer to 20. It's later than 2010. Later than 2010. Skyrim. Give it a go. It's not Skyrim. It's not third person either, by the way. So it's not. It's a game that does not have third person in it. Undertale would probably be Actually, it'd be bird view isometric, wouldn't it? Yeah, but it's not that either. So, okay, but we've closed the gap on the years at least. So in between 2011 to 2015. I think this is strictly a first-person game. It could be a VR game. Yo, hello, Wake. Oh, like, thank you so much for the gift sub to I'm a piss on the moon. That's a name. That's a name. That's a name. The name of all time. Borderlands 2. Ooh, okay. It's not a shooter. Again, Borderlands 2 is third person. But we've closed the gap again. Single player is what we're looking for. Single player, first person, between 2012 to 2015. Just for the name. I'm a piss on the moon. Coburn, are you here? By the way, if you're here. Bioshock Infinite. Can't remember if there was anything third person, but Bioshock's a shooter, so no. Bioshock's a shooter. Stanley Parable's a good guess, yeah. But it's not the. So it is strictly first person. We're closing the gap. So it's a 2014 game. 2014 game. First person, not a shooter. The Mirror's Edge Catalyst... No, Mirror's Edge Catalyst came out in like 2015, I think. You need your bucket? Yeah, so 2014 is the year. Yeah, okay, no, thank you for the 140 stream streak. Alien Isolation? Shooter. What's going on, Maori. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. Catapana Maurizio. Yeah, Alien Isolation's a shooter. That's like twice in a row. I just said it. Alien Isolation, shooter. These two categories are completely wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a shooter, isn't it? Well, they don't categorize it as a shooter. I'm pretty sure it's a shooter. But anyway, there you go. It's not that. It's a horror game. Horror survival action. The single player? First person? That's more of a stealth game, okay? Outlaws? Five Nights at Freddy's. Was Five Nights at 2014? I'm pretty sure it was earlier than that, wasn't it? PT does count as a game. If it's on the list, though. Holy shit, it was Five Nights. There you go. GG's, Vi. Alright, give me a game. No, not Five Nights 2. Hollow Knight? We'll go Hollow Knight. Okay. Fallout New Vegas. Link, welcome in. First person, third person. So Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon would be classified as third person. Which it is there. Okay, so what? Side view? Definitely not side view. But it's not a Nintendo game. Okay. So cross Nintendo off the list. Am I doing? Not too bad. Dealing with some sort of headache. I'm pretty sure that the headache came on from the game yesterday when I mentioned that I was probably going to get a migraine from all the flashing colors. Side view a bunch? Really? Persona 4. It's later. Persona 4 was 2010, I think it was, or 2000. Yeah, 2010 or 2009. Golden. So it's a third person. It's not an RPG, not a simulator, not a visual novel, not a turn-based game. No, it is a third person. It is a third person. It is a third person game. Shadow Immortal? Shadow Immortal. It is 2014. It is third person. Not PS4. Not a PlayStation game. However, shooter, platformer, and adventure. So we got that. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was on PS4. Yeah, not a PlayStation game. Titanfall, I think, yeah, I was going to say Titanfall was an Xbox game when it launched. But it was first person. That's right, the first Titanfall was first person, not third person. (2014) Rise Son of Rome. Would it be considered a shooter? Also, we haven't gotten down yet whether or not, like, wasn't Rise Son of Rome a single player game? If it's just if it's a single player game, then it's not it. Dragon Age Inquisition. Shooter can also include, like, bow and arrow, by the way, from what I've learned. Let's use a clue. Insomniac in 2014. Sunset. Yeah, oh, that's exactly what I was seeking. Sunset Overdrive. There you go. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll jump into DK. Now, give me a name. Give me a name. Give me a name. GG's Ardently. Fantasy Star. Of course, the Dreamcast nerd comes through with Fantasy Star. Okay, so it's not Fantasy Star. It could be a first-person isometric game way later than 1987. Call of Duty Black Ops. It is a shooter. It is a shooter. It might be first-person, third-person shooter earlier than 2010. All right, go on, nerds. We got ourselves a shooter earlier than 2010. It is a multiplayer. It is a single player. It is a cooperative, and it is a split screen. Halo 2. Let's go Halo 2. Ooh. So it's not a Halo game. Later than 2004. Later than 2004. Left 4 Dead, I think, was... when was Left 4 Dead? I could have sworn Left 4 Dead was like... What genres? Shooter. It's just a shooter. Action, science fiction. Action, science fiction. Earlier than 2010. Gears of War? I don't know though, because... Oh, it could be. No, it's not. It's not Gears. But we have closed the gap. It is 2005. The year is 2005. Was there a Battlefield in 2005? But then again, Battlefield was... I don't even know if there was anything third person in Battlefield in 2005. Fear? Not co-op. Battlefront 2? Hey, there you go. Nice one, Vi. All right, one more. We still got a little bit of time before we jump in. One more, and then we'll jump into it. Give me a name. Chrono Trigger. Oops, Chrono Trigger. I don't know why I put double N. Okay, way later than 1995. It is an isometric and bird view game. Way later than 95. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Diablo 3. Way later than 2012. Not a Diablo game. Yep, also co-op, yep. Multiplayer, single player co-op. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. We've got 2014 as the year. Single player, multiplayer, co-op, isometric bird view. Got anything? Wizard meets Fantasy. Fallout 2. Isometric bird view game. Isometric bird view game. Yeah, Divinity. Divinity. Wait, was the original Divinity 2014? Was it? It was. Okay, yeah. So it's not that. Factorio? Well, which one? Oh wait, there's only one. I don't know. When did Factorio come out? Path of Exile? Where'd it go? Nah, 2013. Alright, we'll give Factorio a go. Okay, so it's way earlier. Well, not way early, but a couple of years earlier. Again, 2014. Single player, multiplayer, cooperative, isometric bird view is what we've got so far. Let's do a hint. Panic Art Studios. That's a big hint. Yeah, I don't even know who they are. It's an indie game. It's an indie game. Never heard of it. I'm sorry, never heard of it. All right, you know what? We'll do one more because I kind of feel robbed on that one. I'm going to start us off this time. With the original. Okay. Third person, not on PS2, PS3, not a first party Sony title. Way later than 2005. Okay, give me one. Gears of War. Wait, yeah. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Let's go Witcher 3. The reason I want to go Witcher 3 over Gears of War is because Gears of War wasn't Gears of War also first person in some cases? Didn't we just cover that? What's going on? Why isn't it loading anything? I think Game Doll's having a moment today. Okay, there we go. Not Witcher. However, it is an RPG. It is an RPG. It is... not Persona 5. It is in 2016. I think I know this one. We might actually be hitting Divinity Original Sin 2. Hello? No, it's not third person. It's isometric. Yeah, sorry. You're right. Uncharted 4 is a Sony first party. Also, adventure. So the genres are exactly role-playing, adventure. 2016, role-playing, adventure, third person. What was an RPG that came out in 2016 that's third person? Honkai Impact. Dark Souls 3? Oof. Well, most of it's right. PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, RPG, Adventure 2016. It's not Uncharted 4. Uncharted is not an RPG. And it's not first party Sony. just to appease you guys here. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. Final Fantasy 15. That's a good guess. Whoop. Hey! There you go, Ardenley. Oh, it was Vi also got it too. Yeah, there you go. GG's. GG's. Vi. GG's, Ardenley. Yep, Final Fantasy 105. There you go. Alright, nerds, let's jump into some DKC. Alright, let's do it. Let's jump into some DK today. Let's get a run going. You really enjoyed your playthrough? I have not played 15 yet. Terrible at it? Don't worry, me too. First run of the day. Let's do it. Thanks for being here, nerds. Handles hard. Na. Yo, Musik Bomb. Alright. Welcome back, Tiffy. What is today? Thursday. Happy Wednesday to some, and happy Thursday to others. Oh man, this week feels like it's gone on forever, to be honest. It's been a long week. I'm tired, man. This weather has been stupid. Must be nice streaming games from the future. It's alright. Did you win game duel? Yes. Sort of. We won 3 games in a row, which was good. Give us some of that heat. You don't want this heat. Trust me, it's sickening. It just keeps staying unusually cold in the US. You'll be begging for the cold weather come July. I'm already over this heat, man. Like, last night, I felt sick from just heat exhaustion. It was almost like I had heat stroke, and from just purely the humidity. Damn. That's a lot of snow. Oh, man. Just make sure you guys are staying warm. Yeah, nerds, if you could do me a solid, if you haven't yet, hit the YouTube. Hit the like button. Say hi in chat for me. It definitely helps a lot. Get us more eyes on what's happening here. It is probably going to be a little bit of a quiet day here today due to just everybody and their mother deciding to get on tonight. Thank you, everybody. No, she played that level too fast. I want to hear the music. I'm doing my duty. I don't know if you mute YouTube, what it does there. Look, the most important thing you could do over on YouTube is just say hi and give it a like, and that'll help. It's Twitch that is the main concern, really. Low volume. All right, all good. Appreciate that, Chocobo. Yeah, it's gonna be quiet. Yeah. Battletoads? No. Finished that absolutely feral seed today. I had less than... Oh, yeah. GG's on finishing it, though. So, I'm guessing that Coburn is not here. Coburn? No, forget it. No Coburn. Anna, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Probably busy with work. Yep. What is that? It does have stupid creamy Mexican street corn. What is that stuff? Oh, man. You like most corn? I'm not a fan of corn with stuff. I like corn. Corn on the cob. with just like it simple. Butter, some pepper on it. That's it. And black pepper. That's it. We're good. Stove wars. Fuck. That was just silly death.
Nice throw.
Mm-hmm. Stouffer? I don't know. It's weird. It's a mild spice corn with cream cheese. It's pretty good. The American palate is... Almost did Hitman today, but like I said, my focus isn't really that great today, to be honest. So, I'll wait till probably either tomorrow or the weekend. I might do some more Hitman. Okay. Black pepper? Spicy? I don't think black pepper's spicy at all. It adds a different element of, like, I don't even know, like, flavor. Black pepper, I wouldn't say spicy. I'd say it's more... I wouldn't even know how to describe black pepper, but spice isn't really something that I would just put black pepper into. Mainly because, like, black pepper comes from peppercorns, and it's a completely different kind of texture and everything. I have a problem where everything tastes terrible. Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to, like, decide what to eat and stuff when it's like that. Like, even today, I didn't want McDonald's, but I got it because I wanted the coffee, and even then, it was alright. Yeah, sometimes Macca's just doesn't hit. Yeah. Today was one of those days. But I also think, like I said, I think it's due to the exhaustion. I might even not go long today. Like I'm still feeling like absolutely fucking just ugh. Yeah, and that's what it was really today, Chocobo. But even then, like I got it and I ate it, and after it was just like, well, that was regretful. You're making me crave Macca's at 12:30. Don't do it. Yeah, it was more or less last night, Tiffy, that like, ugh, I don't know what it was, but it got hot in the middle of the night. It was this stupid humidity, and I woke up and I was just overheating, and so I felt just yuck, and I was like, God, please don't tell me I'm coming down with something. But then I checked the temperature, like the actual temperature, and it was warm last night, and I was like, oh my God, man, I'm overheating. So I turned on the fans and everything. And it took a little while to cool down, but fuck me, it just yeah, and that's how I'm feeling a little bit today. Have you had plenty of what? Yeah, I have. Yeah, heat stroke is pretty bad. It's exhausting for sure. No chaos. $10. That would definitely would have been pleasant for you today. But put your feet nice? Nah. Nah, I won't do that. That's how you get a cold. That's how you get a flu. Daramus, what's going on, nerd? Welcome in. You can get hypothermia like that. No. That's absolutely not how you get a cold or flu. I don't know how it works then. I don't care. What kind of falsehoods are you listening to? I don't know. Pharmacy student, that's... Yeah, it can, cause, what's it called? A shock to the system. Yeah. If you ever jump into the shower while warm and then like you take a cold shower, like if it's cold, you can actually feel your heart rate change, like almost immediately. Yeah, it can cause your body to go into shock if you're not careful. That's why they say, like, if you're sunburnt, never go into a cold shower, like a really cold shower. It's dangerous. I adjusted a couple of settings today for my mic, so hopefully it sounds better. Sounds good? Cool. It's still having issues though, so I think one of the things I'm going to think about this year, if you know what, I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't think we're going to hit partner, but if by the off chance we do, maybe I'll think about getting maybe an SM7B. Rich says it's always better. I think it's a combination of both. I think presentation altogether for streaming is imperative. When we do win, I don't think like that. Keep pushing. Have to keep the good energy up. Fake it till you make it. It's hard. Yesterday was going good. And then halfway through the stream we slumped 20 people. 20 people decided to just up and leave all at once, and it's like, guys, please, all I'm asking for you to is keep a tab open. I don't think it's hard. Please consider leaving a tab open. Branching out, making new friends with raids. Yeah, of course. Of course. Just hard. At the time I raid out, everybody's gone to bed or asleep, and there's only very few to raid to. You kind of stream with your new group if possible. That's not how a stream team works. Stream team is more of a network kind of thing. It's to get your name out there with by association with others. That's all it is. Still, no. I'm just saying. I'm just explaining how it works. It's not like I've joined, you know, a group. You know what I mean? Technically, it is, but it's more or less that. No problem, Manny. You take it easy. Have a good sleep. I'll see you soon. Good luck tomorrow. Okay. Off today? I'm just tired. It's alright. All good, Chocobo, no problem. Midweek blues? No, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. That's all it is. I'm just tired today. But it's also a case that, like I said, it's been hard. Like I said, yesterday was just very much like, man, we were doing well, and then as soon as those 20 people decided to up and leave, it hurt the stream's average so much. Like, I couldn't believe how much it actually hurt the stream's average, and I was like looking at it afterwards, I'm like, oh my god. Because there's such a steep decline. You'll even see me like halfway through the stream go, what the fuck just happened? Like, I thought that the stream crashed or something, because I've never seen yeah, that's right, Vi. I've never seen people leave like that in such a huff or in such a rush, and it's like, fuck me, like I thought that my stream had gone down or something. I was like, whoa. So it's just, you know, all I ask is just keep a tab open if you're going elsewhere, that's all. Keep a tab open, put the volume to 1%. If you mute the stream altogether, your view doesn't count. If you mute the tab, your view doesn't count. You actually get wiped from the viewer list if you do so. Yeah, if you mute your whole laptop, that counts, because it that's your system. Like, I can turn off my speakers and the view will count. But it's if you mute the player, it doesn't count. If you mute the tab, it doesn't count. You need to yeah. It needs to be like active in a way. So if you leave the player at 1%, then your view will count. Because you won't be able to hear it unless you got like the, you know, speakers up at like a fucking 120 or something. Once I get my computer set up, I'll probably head to bed sooner, because I'll be able to keep a tab open. Oh, you gotta go to bed sooner? Meaning that what? You gotta take off earlier? What is this? What is this? What is this? Your psychiatrist is worried about what, your bedtime? The time you're going to bed? chronic insomnia of not being able to sleep no matter. Oh, yeah. I feel that. Tell me about it. Last few nights have been absolutely feral. Okay. You watch 2 tabs at once, yeah, it counts, but you gotta, like I said, you gotta have the volume set to 1% on the video player if you're watching just one. Like, you know, if you're gonna watch one or the other, have the volume at 1%, have your view count. I mean, it doesn't matter. Today's just a not happening day, anyway. Okay. It could be that, but it's also a case that there are some people, ardently, that just don't care, as in hey guys, I know you've been part of the community, thank you for being part of the community. I really need your help now, trying to get partner. But then you go to another chat and you see that there are a specific number of people that are usually here over at a more popular streamer's chat right now. And are active there and not even keeping a tab open here. And for me, that's like, to me, what that tells me is that I'm still the substitute or pit stop streamer. And for me, it just, I just... Sometimes I think to myself, man, I'm really cultivating a nice community. And then there are other times I'm just like, man, it's not my community at all. This is just... I'm just the filler. Sick of it. Yo, Pix. They make me tap the sign. What sign? What's going on, Pix? I'm gonna put a call out into Discord. Alright, we'll see what happens though. Nah, well, the thing is, Ardently, it does track IP addresses. You can't have, like, multiple devices on them in the same house under the same IP. It only counts as the one view. Yo, Nux. Thank you. I am in a strange time slot, but it's a time slot that's worked for me so far. The problem, it's just the problem that if a big streamer goes live when I'm streaming, then I lose people. It's just how it is. And, you know, a whole bunch of people that I've, like... I'm not afraid to call people out. Like, people know this. I will call people out and say, well, this and that, and I saw you over there today. And, like, I'm not one of those people that are shy. I'll put them on the spot. Like, oh, we love you, Dash. Yeah, you love me enough to not be here. So, what's going on, Linda? How you doing, nerd? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Mobile counts as a separate view. Well, there you go. You've tested it? Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know that. That means you could probably keep an iPad on and it'll work. Jeez, how long have we held off on ads? Stay safe, Nux. Water theme over for now. We've got longer levels in the next world with the water theme. Pixie, you still here, by the way? Perhaps, perhaps not. I was gonna say, are you picking up Pokemon Pokopia, whatever it's called? Actually, I don't know if that's even a Switch 1 game. I don't know if that's Switch 1. Okay, so it's just a Switch 2 game. Alright. Mate, time to get a Switch 2. It does look like it's gonna be, would be kind of chill though. I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Disney Dream Valley? Why? Fable? Nothing else? What? I'm thinking of like right now the next game on the list is Resident Evil 9. Palia? I don't even know what that is. No time for new games. I'm hooked on Forza Horizon 4. You got Game Pass, right? No. Did you buy Forza for Horizon 4? Did you buy Horizon 4 outright? Why did you do that? Disney person. So you love Disney. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that makes sense with the Kingdom Hearts and all that. Don't say Kingdom Hearts too loud. Pix will be back in here like, somebody say Kingdom Hearts. Fucking peak gaming. Peak gaming. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Farts. I'm shocked. You bought Forza Horizon 4 outright. Did you know, like, Game Pass you get for like about $2 a month, and then you could just like, depending on where you look, and then you can just play it from there. You love this game? Awesome. You think Game Pass is kind of ass? What? That is such a hot take. What's going on, Sid Ash? Welcome in. Buddy, I'm the hot take guy. Constantly complaining about what they did with Game Pass. You mean like how expensive they've made it? Cadence of Hyrule runs? Nice. Yeah, I saw that you were streaming it the other day. You've been having fun with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've already died twice, to be honest. I didn't get the best sleep last night because of just humidity here. It was just tiring. So I'm kind of half in and half out of it today. So we're just trying. We're just trying. Stop. Yeah, it was terrible last night. Oh, I think I had heat stroke from it, dude. I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I thought I had a fever, but it wasn't that. I checked the temperature and I was like, holy shit. It went from like 14 degrees to 20. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, how the fuck did that happen? May have been a wind change from outside and like we started getting a northerly breeze or something. I don't know, but it was just, it started getting hot. What? All right. That's it. My God. All right, Old Drum Alley. So, I'm thinking, yeah, this weekend we might do the Hitman DLC. I'm not sure yet. I'm not absolutely sure yet. It was good to get VVV off the checklist though, that's for sure. It's another game off the checklist. Starting to clean out that list, which is good. There's a whole bunch of games on there that and then you get to fill the list again. Well, I mean, that'll be during September. What's going on down with the devil? I recently beat this game again. Had so much nostalgia getting to this part. It's such a good game, isn't it? All right. Yeah, thanks to those that came through after I put the call out. Thank you so much. I really, like, I don't want to be putting call outs in Discord after I've gone live. I don't want to be doing that, but I appreciate those that did come through. Vi, could you do me a favor? Could you... Actually, no, it's alright, don't worry. No, it's all good, it's all good. I'll fix it up, it's alright. I'll fix it, it's all good. Hey, hello. What are you doing?
Yes, that I did without help.
Oh, wow, you drew that? Very cool.
Without help.
Without any help? High five. Good job. That looks cool. Is that your hand? That's cool. You did at school? Yeah, how was school? That's good. Alright. Okay. Are you running? Yes, I am. Yeah. So I'm doing them back to back to back. Basically, what I'm doing is if I die at the second one, I gotta start at the first one again. Alright, all good. Thanks, Ardently. Yo, Sean, what's going on, nerd? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sean, you could do me a huge solid. Jump over to the Twitch app. $49 in Queensland yesterday? What the fuck? Oh, you're in Sydney. That's rough? Nah, it's fun. I'll be alright. My PB is DKC3. I've made it to the third last world. At the boss there. That's my PB so far. Thanks, bud. I need as many eyes as I can on the Twitch app right now, to be honest. Legend. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it. Lost your older brother? Sorry to hear that, I don't know. Also, nerds over on YouTube, if you could double tap the screen for me while you're there. But you could also do me the solid of heading over to Twitch. There's a link pinned in the chat. And hitting the follow button over here. It's free, it's anonymous, you can lurk in peace. But I would sincerely love your company over on the purple side. We're trying to push over here towards getting to like a partner push, I guess. Really trying hard just to grow the Twitch channel at the moment, so if you have a Twitch channel, consider jumping over and saying hi here. Flashing warning notes. Whoa. (42, 41, 43 degrees. Yeah, we had 45 the other day. It was so bad. Yesterday was only 25 here, right? But last night it got so humid that the temperature went up. It got down to 14 at one point, and then spiked to 20 degrees at like midnight. I woke up at 2 o'clock. I thought I had a fever. It wasn't that. It was I was hot. I was overheating. And I thought I had heat stroke afterwards. All right, let's do it. You know who I haven't heard or seen from since last weekend? Shane. He said we went away and then I haven't heard from him. Or haven't seen him in anybody's chat. I just thought of that. I haven't heard or seen Shane. $31 week. Coolest day that week. Yeah, I'm not jealous. It's 23 here at the moment, but it's muggy. He's being Mr. Big Shot Manager, I imagine. I know he's boss. And if anything, I know how his boss trains people, so it's not that. Plus, I know how they work at head office. He's probably, you know what it is? He's probably over in South Australia. I think what had happened, either that or Northern Territory. I think once he got back from work, work. Once he got back from his holidays, he probably ended up having to go to Northern Territory. What I just checked back into? What are you talking about? Muggy there too. Humidity makes it a lot worse. Yeah, it's fucking awful. No worries. What are you talking about? What's going on? Are you talking in the right chat? He's probably going to show up now that we're talking about him. Say his name and he appears. Oh, yous were talking DMs? All good.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Fuck. Edit. That was close. Fuck me. Okay. Woo! Woo! Me when I spend all year waiting for the sun to come out and then it's too hot. True. Oh my god.
Me when I've given Dash money for 2 years straight.
When did you... How long have you been here for? How long have you been here for? You just got here? We're talking about you. not that we're just we're talking about you. Only saying positive things, obviously. I can't believe it. Me when I've given Dash money for 2 years straight. Shane, thanks for 2 years, dude. No, we were literally just talking about, like, I was just saying, you know who we haven't heard from since he went away? Shane. And everybody was like, oh, yeah. And then somebody said, like, if you scroll up, Shane, somebody said, I think it was Vi. I think Vi said he's probably going to show up now that we're talking about him. That was like a minute ago. He is to the wall. Did you end up going interstate when you got back from holidays? Alright, give me a second, nerds. I gotta... You only got back yesterday from... Oh my god. So you took an extended long weekend? What a lazy fuck. So Shane, I've announced something. I don't know if you were here, but I announced it before, maybe just before you left, or maybe right after you left. That we're kind of on a push now. We're kind of on a push. Let me get it up for you, so you can see. All right. Here's the deal, and there's my promise. But I need help to get there. You know, like I need. It's an all hands on deck kind of approach. I need help getting there, or else forget it. It's not happening. And today's one of those days where, like, yeah, dude, I am going to do a 24-hour DK64 stream if we get partnered this year. Only if we get partnered this year. It's the only way. I'm not going. This is the last time. This is the last time I am promising DK64 at all. Like, this is it. It won't be part of a September. It won't be part of anything after this. This is it. You want it, this is how you're going to get it. And unless, you know, if we don't get it, it doesn't happen. Straight up. So, make it happen, or it won't happen. Simple as that. Because I'm not promising it anymore after this year. No, you don't have to sub, you just gotta watch. Just gotta be here. That's why I said keep a tab open. You tried to screw me, mate. Swap. Swap. Normally, when I'm here at the start of your stream, you're like, what the fuck, dude? I'm going to go JB. No, now I need your help, so be here at the beginning. And if Justin asks, what are you doing? Just say, I'm helping Daniel out. And he says, but this is work. Just say, this is work too. If he's got my problem, you can tell him. Give him a call. Tell him off. I think he'll have a lot more questions if he realizes I'm watching you. Helping out who? Oh, you mean me, my name. I said my name because I said my name. You for real look like a Tony. Tony. Tony is not my name. I don't know you. You don't know me. Where's the gabagool? Where's the gabagool? Tony, how about some fresh gabagool? Motherfucker! Sound okay, Ben? That was a silly, silly thing to do. Should have stayed far away from him. There he is, Dash. Yeah, Shane did show up after we spoke about him. Where have you been, Sora? Were you right there? You'd be on a bit of a delay. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. What I miss? Nothing. Couple of dead runs, but you know. First real run of the day. Oh shit, I forgot! It was a third one! I didn't realize! Almost screwed that up. Alright, there we go. So the first run I'm here for is your best one. I see. Look, I'm not trying to shut up. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. Pirate Panic. Thanks, Vi. I was literally about to do it. Coburn, can I ask you a question? Do you have any devices that are running Chrome? No, I didn't say that. I was actually concerned at one point. Yes, I do want you to run that extension. I do, yes. Let me remember, I'm not dead. Got a spare Raspberry Pi? Alright, go for it, dude. Send me instructions and I'll hook it up. Install Chrome, and then Maxi sent me the thing. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. Actually, I think Max put it in the channel. No, I can't remember where Maxi put it, but I know that he showed something. Anyway, I know Maxi put it somewhere, but it's working for him because he's here. Like he's here in the viewer list, but I know that he's not here. He's actually at work. Is that a food? Oh, you've never heard of a Raspberry Pi before? They're like little mini PCs, dude. They're like the size of a fucking... like this. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. But we really need to push as much as possible. Okay, sorry. Because if I don't get, if like even today was going to be a struggle bus. So I need as much help as I can get. I want to have a discussion with you guys. I want to have a quick talk about something, okay? You have to log in. Yep, you do, yeah. How many? Okay, so how many of you have used like ChatGPT or any AI to generate content, or even like use it for mathematical equations, or like to write a letter or anything? How many people of you have done that? Not me. Never. For debugging stuff, yes. Used for work, copywriting, yep. Definitely never used AI to generate a song for ChatGPT. Yep, we know that. Never. Okay, alright. How, okay. So, here's a question for you, okay? If someone were to use AI as a calculator, for example, okay? If somebody didn't have the knowledge to put an input in for, like, I don't know, some hex code or something, okay? And they asked AI to help them out with that. Like, what is your personal take on that kind of, like, what is your opinion on that kind of thing? Like, if this person does not have that kind of knowledge to input a calculation and they use it, AI is fine, just a more advanced search tool. See, this is what I think too. I think AI is like Google. That's just more refined. That's just my opinion. In that regard, use Math Papa. What's that? Math Papa. Like I used back in college. It's a math calculator. Yeah, I agree with that, Coven. Yeah, Bisco. Like, am I working? All good. It's kind of where the harm comes from. People don't do that, and it can kind of take advantage of vulnerable people in that way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to give you an example. Okay. Let's say that there is. Okay, I'll give you a good example. Okay. Or just like a hypothetical, more or less. All right. This is my hypothetical. I want to make a video game from scratch, but I don't know how to use Godot, okay? And I choose Godot to use, okay? Let's just say, all right, fine. I want to use Godot to make a video game, but I don't know how to get started, okay? Now there are plenty of forums, there are plenty of instructions, there are video tutorials, YouTube, and all that stuff. Right? Now, realistically, and this is me being honest with you, I get overwhelmed looking at all that kind of stuff. I get really overwhelmed looking through books, watching YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. I get really, really overwhelmed. I need something that's concise, direct to the point, going to give me some bullet point forms, all that kind of stuff. Okay? Now, I go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to start in Godot. Could you give me some cliff notes in getting going? and it gives me some bullet point forms on how to get started with Godot. All right. Where is the moral stance on that kind of deal? Because for me, I kind of see it as it's still extracting information, just basically scraping through Google and extracting information on a beginner's stance. I feel like, what if I told you there were free online classes? No. I'm not looking to go back to school. I want to be able to sit there and start now. You know, there are plenty of other people online that are putting help into others learn, right? Of course. Coding is fine as long as you're not publishing anything. Yeah. I think that using the code that AI, like if you're directly asking for AI to generate you a code, then that's where like you kind of like, okay, no. But like if it spits out a code at you and you go and copy paste, done, no, obviously not. But if the AI is teaching you, hey, this is the basics. Like, if I were to ask AI, for example, to teach me how to code something for ASM, right? I know that for a fact that it's going to spit out something wrong. ChatGPT then it survives and thrives on biggest that's perpetuating harm to those that use it and are vulnerable. But then again, Bisco, you could say the same thing about Google. You could say the same thing about Yahoo. You could say the same thing about Ask Jeeves. You know, like a lot of this is the thing. Like a lot of people are. You do not like me. I mean, it's the way of the world. You can't really stop that. You know, like I understand. Yeah, some people prefer old school method. No. And like, I think that what it is, more or less, I mean, Bisco, everybody uses Google every day. Do you not use Google? You know what I mean? You feel morally shitty with AI? You hate it. Okay, so I can understand that. Use Google and scroll past whatever crap Gemini spouts out. Okay, so what, again, to kind of go back to the original point, what is everybody's take on using ChatGPT for calculation? I input something that I want. What's going on, Vault? Welcome in, nerd. It's fine. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I'm with Shane on this one, by the way. I think that using it as a calculator should be completely fine. Like, I'm not the biggest mathematician. Okay, so how would we feel about, well, not just use a calculator? Okay, no, but like, let's just say that somebody's trying to string hexadecimal code for a game. Okay, so they get stuck on something and they don't have that kind of knowledge, and they're like, shit, I don't know that answer, right? and they don't really have they have ChatGPT like right there accessible for them to be like, here's the calculation, what is it, you know? And it spits out the correct answer for you. You know, so yeah, exactly. I'm talking like more or less something that's a little more extreme than just 1 + 1, you know? How are you, Volt? It's good to see you, nerd. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah. The moral, I think the moral point, the moral standard of ChatGPT being that people relying on it more than actually taking the initiative to learn stuff is what the problem is. And that's fair. That is completely fair. So, reach out to someone for help first before resorting to AI. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. About to go to sleep. You overall doing fine? Hell yeah, dude. It's good to see you. I hope you're keeping well. It's always lovely to see you. I was talking about you the other day. To everybody on stream, and how much you've been, just how helpful you've been, and yeah. I sincerely appreciate all your help, Vol. It's been great. Thank you so much. Well, okay, so what if that doesn't matter in the end, Shane? What if currently just trying to keep keep as warm as possible, mate. Because it might be an equation that's not simply hex plus hex equals pix. It could be something like, where does this number start and where does this number end, kind of deal. It could be something completely different. It could be programming, for example. Okay, so somebody needs some help with hexadecimal programming. All right, so that's my next question. How do we feel about programmers using generative AI in to help them with hexadecimal code, like small hexadecimal code? Like if they get stuck on something that's like, shit, I'm kind of stuck on this. What do? I can quickly ask ChatGPT. Liam, welcome home, nerd. Yeah, the smaller it is, the more accurate it is. But either way, I mean, like, fair enough that AI does get stuff wrong. Whatever. My question is, what is the moral stance on, like, a programmer or a video game developer needing an answer, like, straight away? Like, they don't have time to ask anyone. It's just a smart usage of time. But they need to be knowledgeable enough to check that the code spits out. Yeah, exactly. I think that, like, yeah, sure, they can spit it out and double check it, like, later on to see, okay, that's actually correct. You know what I mean? But they need something to fill the gap now. You know what I mean? What's going on, Liam? How you doing, nerd? It's good to see you, my friend. What's the saying? Trust but verify? Yeah, so, like, they need something to fill that gap right now. Like, right now, they need something. So they fill in the gap and just say that it works. Okay, that's a band-aid fix for now, but I'll double-check later to see if that's fine. Right? What's going on, Joni? How you doing? That's just too pure for this world. Getting started another plaque grind. What game is it? Things on my end, not too bad, not too bad. I think I had some heat stroke last night, but I'm doing okay now. Oh, it's cricket. You're playing cricket? They definitely need to highlight the code if they're gonna go on to double check it. Right, but what is your personal opinion in terms of a moral stance on its usage? Because I'm of the belief that it doesn't matter. To be completely honest. If it's something trivial or arbitrary, I don't think it matters. Use the tools you have available, yeah. When publishing using generated assets, that's my big red line. Okay, so that's another thing. Okay. I'm gonna park that one in a corner. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Yeah, and that's what I believe too. I think if it's like this, if it's minute, if it's this big in terms of the overall scope of a project, if it's like this much, I think then it doesn't, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing. It's a mathematical code. Okay? If it was a full-on page of code that's getting published, then that's where it kind of becomes, all right, what the fuck are you doing? That's questionable. But if it's this much, my stance, my personal stance is, who gives a flying fuck? Okay? Now. Oh yeah, Bisco, thank you for giving the shout out to Liam. Guys, make sure you check out Liam. He's a huge nerd. Also does some plat grinding. In my opinion, it's up to the programmer. The main deal with that is low-tier programmers are the ones who have a problem with AI, because it is the people who make the initial base code gonna have job. Yeah, and I agree. So here's another thing, and I'm gonna take the what Vice said out the park, basically. So, that's why AI usage disclaimers should be a thing. I think AI disclaimers should definitely be a thing. Let me take a sip of water before we jump into this boss and continue this rant. So, there are a couple of things. I've been editing videos for Coburn over the last couple of weeks, and Coburn's camera position on his streams isn't the best, and I think he knows that. Like, he's even said it himself. And so to do Coburn's thumbnails have been a pain in the ass, more or less. Not necessarily the overall thumbnail. It's more or less taking a picture of him from his video to put on the thumbnail. Now, because of how small his window is, and also because he has this bright ass fucking light behind him, right? Which is like rule number 1: don't put a fucking light behind you. Like when you're in front of a camera. Anyway, so I have to. So for his thumbnails, I've had to take pictures of Coburn, the like snapshots of Coburn. Lights are okay behind you, depends the lighting position. Yeah. I mean, look, I got a light behind me. This is a red light behind me. This is a blue light that's shining out. Like, I'm talking like light right here. There's a light right here. Bisco, there's like this blaring white light right here. Anyway, I've had to take pictures of Coburn and put them into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to clean up the image and remove the glaring light behind Coburn. Okay? And they've come out good so that I could cut Coburn out and put him on the thumbnail without worrying about this glaring light that's like shining over half his head. Okay? You made it to an AI data set. Right. But the point is that there are immediate benefits to that kind of stuff. Right? As someone who, like, you ask anybody who uses Photoshop, right? Glaring lights are like one of the biggest fucking pain in the asses to like remove in anything. That's hard because that starts falling into everything that Photoshop has been doing with AI tools. Well, that's the thing. You can use... Pulse here. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that Photoshop can do that, right? I was talking about assets generated from nothing, not modified assets like that. So what about photos that are modified? Does it fall into modified assets, you think? Because I've used... My God. So I have used AI to generate characters from Resident Evil for my thumbnails because there has not been any clear Resident Evil PNG files that I could get of characters for my thumbnails. So for Resident Evil 1 and 2, I tried to get PNGs of Claire. No. Was it Claire? Yeah, Claire. No, not Claire. Oh, fuck. I can't remember her name now. It's complicated? Yeah. No, not Ada. Jill Valentine. Yeah. So, I've had to find depending on how and what they've been used for, of course. Okay, so there is a picture of the original model of Jill on Wikipedia. As in the person, the actual person of Jill on Wikipedia. And she's cosplaying Jill on Wikipedia. It's a picture of her, right? So I took the picture and I asked ChatGPT, please convert this picture into what would look like a PS5 rendered character, right? And it changed the picture into the model. Like, let me see, hold on. Let me see if I still got the OG. Because I could not find a proper PNG, a clean one to use for my thumbnail. They're all like small and blurry and all this kind of stuff. You can commission someone for that, but I'm not gonna... But Bisco, that's the problem, right? Is that I needed the thumbnail right away. I was streaming Resi that day. I needed something that displayed Jill on the thumbnail immediately, or else I would have been screwed. Right? Let me see if I can find it. Artist needs jobs. I pay my emote artist. Don't you dare. What happened to my ad manager? In exposure? No, I pay my emote artists. You can, and I have receipts. You can ask Shah of the Shire and her amazing artwork. Her emotes are fantastic. You too can have those emotes. And this is coming from someone who's also... This is also No, that's all right, Bisco. This is coming from someone who also does, like, draws. Like, I'm a graphics designer. I'm an artist as well. I just made 2 shirts for, Loverish. Can I see your art? Sure. Let me see. I'll show you the shirt that I just designed, Loverish. This was done on my iPad. Please be kind. This took 6 months, by the way. 6 months of work.
Don't get.
So there's a couple of shading issues that I need to fix. There's a couple of coloring issues, like her gloves, that I need to fix. So there's like there's gold on her sleeve that I need to put on the other sleeve still. Yeah, but this is basically a draft essentially of it. Yeah. Don't tell her that I've shown you that. Wait, Rich said don't add? No, that's fine. It works like that here too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's a piece of my art. Look, that's coming from someone who's an artist as well. I'm an artist too. So you say you could commission someone. I could just do it myself, Bisco. Right? I can do that myself. But 1, I don't have the time. 2, I needed something quick. And something that was rendered. Not something that was going to be like a 2D drawing. You know, like I needed something that looked like it came from a video game. So I needed something that was going to pop. And I can understand your argument. Trust me, I do. But in terms of like trying to get content out there almost as quick as I can, it's just too hard to not. So trying to find that here it is. So there's the render. Let me see if I can get the model of Jill. Ba-da-bum. There it is. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is the actual actress that they based the model on. Her name is Julia Voth. All right, she's the real, like, she's the actual model that they used. All right, that's her. Right, that is the model that they used for the games, for the original game. Right, so what I did, because I couldn't get a good render of her character, like the in-game character, was I took this picture, I chucked it into ChatGPT, and I said, please convert this into a PS5 character model, and make her look a little more roughed up. And so that's what it spat out. Okay. So these are the kind of things here that, for me personally, I look at that and I go, well, if it's going to help me and it's going to help get me what I need quickly, then yeah. Yo, it's a Nonna raid. Nonna Shannon. What's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Yo, thank you for the follow. The follows are anonymous, so if you're lurking, you know you can hit the follow button, lurk in peace. Was good. What are we playing? Nonna. Nonna Shannon, even though she's Irish. You were doing Chrono Trigger? Everybody's doing Chrono Trigger lately. I still gotta play it. How are you finding it? Everybody says that it's like the best. It's your first time as well? Man, I gotta really do this. It is good, challenging but good. Fuck yeah, let's go. Guys, if you haven't followed Nonna Shannon, Nonna Shannon, or Nonna Shannon, please do. I know Nonna Shannon from another community, and you should definitely check out the Nonna. Wow, what did I do? Nonna Shannon, thank you so much. I hope you had a really good stream. And it's always lovely to see you, and also thank you so much for bringing your crew through. How have you been anyway? How have things been? Nonna Shannon. She's a little nonna. Granny Shannon. Is that a nonna? She make the pasta. Granny Shazza. Cold, snowy. I'm so jealous. Everybody's like, it's so cold, and I'm over here like I'm baking. It's so fucking hot here. Yeah, I know they have a polar vortex. It's fucking hot. Too much snow? I'll take snow any day right now. I hope you guys are staying warm over there. I hope you're staying warm as well, Shannon. I hope everything's going well. Thank you for choosing to raid through here. I sincerely appreciate it. We were just talking about the moral stances of AI and what the thoughts are of like using AI to make things that I don't think are really that impactful, I guess. Like very, like, we're talking small things that are like used to learn AI and what the moral stance is on AI and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much, we're having an in-depth conversation. Bunny! What's going on, Bunny? Oh yeah, guys, you should definitely check out Bunny. A respectful, peaceful chat. That's right. That's right. Oh, take it easy, Volt. I'll speak to you soon, mate. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, nerd. I'll see you soon. By the way, guys, thank you for keeping it respectful and peaceful. We all have our different... I think we all have our different views on the matter. On AI and all that kind of stuff. And that's... I think that's fine. I think... the problem is there's been a lot of people that have been vilified for using it. And I don't necessarily think that... Well, I think... No, please. You are more than welcome to... Please, like, I'm opening... Like, it's an open forum discussion. We're having, like, a nice open discussion about this kind of stuff, you know? Like, I think that it's been actually enlightening and a very healthy discussion about it. Because, there are moral stances that I'm against with AI. Like, I don't like the usage of AI being used for, like, video-wise. I don't like AI video. I hate it. think it's like terrible. AI generative images, I am 50-50 because I just said that I used it for some thumbnail work. For my controller stopped working. My controller stopped working. What do we do? What do we do? I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind. I'm not counting that. Yeah, it's a bit of a rewind. We've got a bit of a rewind on our hands. Okay. Anyway, back to it. Stern, but fair. Yeah, I don't think it counts. If the controller all of a sudden just decides to not work, like you could see on my input display, like the controller was recognized, but for some reason the game wasn't recognizing it. Well, it would invalidate a speedrun, but I'm not submitting this to speedruns. This is just for me. This is for me, mate. You wouldn't have this issue for on hardware. Disqualified. I mean, I can start again if you want. If I turned into a chicken. Anyway, but yeah, Shannon, if you got like, if you have an opinion on it, please, it's an open forum. I'm like inviting this conversation. I think that we've had some really good conversation, really healthy conversation about it here. The only reason I bring this up, nerds, is because there's been discussion within the community about usage of AI in terms of like the smallest minute thing, and people freaked out. So, and the person that they freaked out at, and the reason that they freaked out at this person is like, was absolutely disgusting and horrid. So, I just think that, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened, Shannon. It was disgusting. People who freak out about AI are probably the same kind of people who think about Judgment Day. Look, it's you know, it's a matter of opinion, I guess. I can understand people being completely against AI because it takes away jobs and stuff like that. Yes, it definitely does it, and there is a fear of it taking away everyday jobs, and it has already. Like there have been companies that have completely wiped the human element out and have replaced certain parts of their company completely with AI. What is going on? Which has been disgusting. But those are the people that I feel need to be judged, not people that are looking at AI as a tool for, like, to use as like a calculator or something like that. That to me is like trivial. and small and minute, nothing. So, yo, Zero, what's going on, nerd? Welcome in. Anyway, I think my takeaway from it all is be kind to one another. Not everybody is as smart as each other. Some people need to use these kind of tools to help them, and they're not necessarily using them to take over the world. So that's my approach to it, I guess. Oh! Where I don't care because stressing about others using it isn't... What's going on, Zero, you nerd? How you been? Isn't healthy for me. I don't like seeing people's art altered or stolen, or people modifying pictures inappropriately, but I can't be bothered to get upset about it. Yeah, I agree. That kind of stuff there is definitely... I think that chatbots can become dangerous if you become dependent on them. I have a chatbot that's AI. Banendorf is AI. But Banendorf is limited. Like, Banendorf will only really... there's only a few things that Banendorf does. He'll respond, like there. He just said hello to Coburn. And does automatic shout-outs for me. So if somebody comes through, my mods don't have to stress if they have to run to the bathroom. It'll do it for them. And it will give them a nice... It gives the people that raided through to me a nice little summary of who they are and what they stream and what they do. So for example, if I scroll back up again, right, when Shannon raided through before, Banendorf would have given me a little thing here. Banendorf here, and it seems that Nona Shannon has been dabbling in the realm of retro. They traverse through time in Chrono Trigger, battle demons in Diablo 2, and even venture into the world of Silksong. A varied stream indeed, but can they withstand the darkness of Hyrule? So, for me, that kind of thing there, I think is beneficial because it tells people, hey, you guys should check out Shannon over here because check out what she's doing. Oh, look, as a companion, like as in people that use AI as a way to, like, love interest or something like that? No. Yeah, Banendorf has a leash, yeah. What's going on, Milo? Nerd? Yeah, Frosty Tools. It's called Frosty Tools. I actually got that from Sir Dash. But yeah, as a companion, yes, of course. I mean, that's in that regard, that's no. Like, are you using AI as like a boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing? Then no, just no. This music is so good. I love DKC too. I love its music. Here, let me put it up. It's the best one. Yeah, see? DKC2 is the best one. Yo, thank you for the follow. Almost said your name, but follows are anonymous. Thank you so much. You're a fucking idiot. Fuck's sake, Pix. Combined it with Banksy artwork. God, it is starting to get warm in here. Shannon, if it is late where you are, don't be shy, by the way, if you need to head to bed. Your health is important, but you know you're more than welcome to hang out and chill. But make sure you get up and stretch, water, food, or whatever you need to do. A Minecraft mountain? What? Oh, God. What is going on with chat today? This is your fault. I did start the conversation. I did. And you caused this derailment for the benefit of my entertainment. Dash did nothing wrong. Say thanks, Shane. Shane's got my back. Pix has gone rogue again. About right. Sounds about right. Gotcha. Oop. And bam. Whee! All right, let's do this. You want to talk about music? You want to talk about music? Oh! The track. Well, this and Stick and Brush Symphony. But this is like peak music. This track here doesn't get the love it deserves. Forest Interlude. Kelly integrity. Da-na-na-na. Again, guys, make sure that... Can we get another shout out for the Nonna Shanunno, please? Another shout out for Nonna Shanunno. Thank you, Vi. Guys, if you haven't followed Nonna Shannon, please do. Playing a bunch of variety and retro games that we love, like Chrono Trigger. She also does a co-op with a good friend of ours, Monument Mendez. We played Diablo together. It was really cool. Small world after all. What Mario is this? Monkey Mario. Dash, I have to tell you that you're wrong, otherwise Link will hate me. Thank you for understanding. It's alright. I understand that you're appeasing to the crowd. It's fine. What did I miss? What happened with Milo? What happened? Did I miss something? What happened with Milo? What happened? Did I miss a message from Milo? Oh, 75 stream streak. Oh, because I'm using multi-chat. Sorry. Milo, thank you for 75 streams. Nerd. Yeah, the multi-chat doesn't show stream streaks, unfortunately. Stupid. SLR, try not to talk about that stuff. No, you're alright. You're alright. The only reason I say that is because usually when it's mentioned, it starts to tank. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. I do. We just had a nice, generous raid. So, which I sincerely appreciate. And down I go. Do. Did we lose? I looked away for 2 seconds. So, it's a technicality. So what had happened was, I lost. Oh wait, are you talking about the bonus? The bonus doesn't count. Bonuses don't count. You can throw bonuses. Bonuses can be used as shortcuts in speedruns and stuff. Bonuses don't count as deaths because they're not deaths. So, the only time there's a death per se is when you actually lose a life. So that's a death. There was a death that did happen back at, I want to say, Target Terror. But that's because my controller stopped working. So it was a technicality, and I said that doesn't count. And it doesn't count. Everybody agreed. Of course, it would actually like be classified as a death if it was like being submitted to speed runs or anything, but I'm not doing that. This is just for me. This is just for laughs. Even I agreed, and I normally never agree. I know you don't. That's what surprised me. I thought you were going to be the one that turned around and said, "No, no." Well, I mean, like even then, they're like if I died, like if the controller was working and I died, I would have been like, okay, fine, it's time to reset. But because the controller stopped working, no, 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 that's bullshit. And if you don't like it, well then stiff tits, mate. You know. Okay. Web Woods. Okay, this run just got real. We've got an actual run. Pizza party, mum. Bunning snag? Who doesn't love a good bunning snag? I think it's pizza night tonight though, nerds. I think tonight is pizza night. It is pizza night, you ordered pizza? Let's fucking go. What kind of pizza did you get? I'm a simple person. I just like myself a good old margarita. Double pepperoni. Yeah, I've cut back on some of the pepperoni stuff. I've just been simple margarita. That's enough. Sauce and choice, and I'm happy. Gotcha, bitch. There's a ceiling there. There's a ceiling there. I didn't know. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a Kaiser block, but not. Well, back to the drawing board. So we might be going back to Hitman this weekend, nerds. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I think I was thinking tomorrow, but I think tomorrow we'll do some Kaizo because it's Friday. Fridays are for Kaizo. Kind of spewing it now. Doesn't matter. We had a mishap during the run anyway, so I guess better that we get a clean run in. Stealth. That's it, stealth. Stealth. Thank you to everybody that was here today. Thank you to Shannon again for the raid. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to those that came through after I put the call out in. Look, Nerds, if you could do me the solid of being here from the beginning, I know that some of you might be busy, but like even if you have a tab open and go off and do your thing during the day, I don't care. But you know, like we need to try and push here. You know, if we really want to get this 24-hour DK64 stream and the partner thing going, if like I know that some people are busy during the day, but all I ask is please keep a tab open. I don't give a shit if you go off and watch whoever else. Like, please support whichever stream you want to support. But if you could, please consider just leaving a tab open. It helps out tremendously. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ardently, yeah. That too. If you have Chrome as well, what I might do is I might put up like a tutorial in Discord of how to get that lurk app going if you run Chrome. I know some people are like, ooh, Chrome. Okay, you don't have Chrome, that's fine. Then it's not for you. Use Chrome, you love it. I've been using Chrome. I know that it chews RAM. I'm not stupid. But it's the only one I can use. That would be good to have, yeah. Doesn't hope your Chromebook. Do you use a Chromebook, do you? Opera browser? Are you watching on your Wii? Every time I hear Opera browser, all I can think of is the Wii. What, why? Because the Opera browser was what was used on the Wii. Use Chromebook for everything? Didn't use your Wii for internet access? I use the browser on the Wii for mainly just like watching YouTube on TV and stuff. Yeah, somebody did order pizza off their Wii recently. It was so cool to see that. That was so good. I love it. Wii is such an underrated unit. Like, it was such a good console. So, Plage, thank you for the raid. How you doing, nerd? Yo, Crystal, welcome in. Plage, how was stream? How was Black Myth Wukong? Dude, it's a blast. Ton of progress tonight. Right at endgame. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. GG's, dude. You been playing any hacks, Plage? You had a couple and we died. Well, we know who to blame now. It was Coburn. Not in a while. Testing for a couple like a month ago, but that's about it. You're racing Saturday? What are you racing? Who are you racing? Are you racing Ratio? Oh, nice. Ratio. Kaiser race. Yeah, what hack? Yeah, I died. I hit. So there's an invisible ceiling apparently in Webb Woods, Coburn, that I hit and got me like a Kaiser block. We don't know until an hour prior. Who's making you like? Who's choosing the hack? Yeah, well, Johnny boy, I'm doing alright, mate. How are you? A bot? Oh. Good luck. I hope you get Casio. We have difficulty designations. We go by what are they? Cold? Yeah. I hope you're staying warm, Johnny. Yo, Sean, welcome back. Probably do the advanced or whatever is intermediate these days. Intermediate or advanced? Wait, no. Oh, I don't even know. Intermediate or advanced? It's all bullshit. Sure. I hope you get Road to New Haven. Do you have to finish all exits in this race? Like, is it a requirement to finish all exits? Thanks, Plage. Take it easy, mate. Have a good rest. I hope you get Casio. How many times have I died so far? Today, 3 times. You love the music in the first and second? I love the music in all 3. I think 3 has excellent music. I think 3 doesn't get the love it deserves because people just like to dunk on it. I really love 3. 3 is a great game. I mean, it's not as good as 2, but it's still great. Guy died? No, he didn't. David Wise is still alive. He was a producer for the 3rd game. David Wise is still alive and kicking. telling people on Twitter to go fuck themselves. No, yeah. David Wise was the musician for 1 and 2, and then was only the producer for the 3rd. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody went on Twitter and was like, apologize for the abomination that I think it was it DK64? No, I can't remember. Maybe it was DK64. Something. They were like, are you going to apologize for the abomination that was yada yada yada? And he was like, are you going to go fuck yourself? Yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah, Black Mask, what's going on? Welcome in. Ooh, really? Nice. It's still working? No, this will be the last ad break of the stream, by the way. That was smooth gameplay, really good. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. You need to go through it all? Nice. My Super Nintendo is boxed away in the closet. I'm not, like, I probably won't ever need to touch it again, to be completely honest. Because, I've got a Super NT. If I ever want to play cartridge games. So that'll probably stay away, like, stay put away. There's not really any use for me taking it out. I'd rather keep it in its condition that it's in. And it's in really good condition too. It's not even yellowed or anything, so... The only thing is the controllers I would love to recap and clean. Because the start button on one of them is just... does not work. And I'm pretty sure it's the rubbers, like the actual rubbers on the start button, that doesn't work. Bored? Maybe. Pilot Wings, Bluey, Mario Paint. I've got a boxed Mario Paint. Bought that for $15. When games were cheap. Yeah, I was sitting at a Cashies, a cash converters when I was a kid, and I saw it. I was like, oh, $15. So I asked Mum, and she was like, yeah, all right, $15 isn't bad. Why not? Still got it. Yo, friendo. What's going on, nerd? When games were like, when retro games at the time when they weren't so retro were like, when they got traded in, were pretty cheap. I remember, and I still got one, N64, so I've got like 2 of them. One that I actually got for like a gift for like Christmas or something like that when Mum got her job. And she was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, can we get 64? And this was like when the N64 was like getting to its end of life cycle essentially. And shit, that was close. And then I picked up one from Cashies for $30. Now you try and find one at Cashies and they're not even less than $200. It's fucking pathetic. Good to see you, friendo. Yeah, same. Mum only ever shopped for used games back then because, like, they were way more cheaper to buy used than what they were brand new. Now it's different. Like, it's completely different now. You try and find a used game, sometimes they're actually more expensive than the brand new game. Because they basically butchered the used market, and like some companies knew that used games were their bread and butter for certain departments. Make some lunch? What time is it there? $3 a.m? Lunchtime. Starving? Go for it, go for it. Oh, that was absolutely intelligent, dude. Phenomenal work. Moron. Sherman don't want me to go. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just asked what time it was. You said lunch, and I said what time was it? Go eat. You know what? Go eat. Because that was it. That was it for today. No. It's not your fault.
Nice throw!
Oh, shut up.
Still, could be worse.
That's alright. That's better. Alright, nerds. That's it for me today. Forgive me. Forgive. You're forgiven. Okay, nerds, that is it. I will be back tomorrow. Don't know what we're playing yet. I will figure that out. Who knows? It might be more of this. It might just be more DKC tomorrow, I think. I think that'll be the plan. I think either more DKC. No problem. Thank you, Tiffy, for being here. I hope you're feeling better. You too, Rossi. I appreciate you being here. Nerds, if you haven't already joined Discord, Friendly Bunch of Folk, I would love to have you. Hit that follow button. If you're new here, I would love to have you. If you enjoy yourself, some retro gaming, Deathless runs, randomizers, all that good stuff, yeah, please consider hitting follow. It's free, it's anonymous, you can lurk in peace. I would personally love to have your company. We are trying to get to a partner push at the moment. We're working towards it. So if you could help in any way, the best way to do it is to lurk early, lurk often, keep a tab open. It's honestly today was going to be we got lucky. Honestly, today we got really, really lucky with a very generous raid from Shannon, and I had to put that second call out. In the Discord because the beginning of stream looked like it was going to be bleak, honestly. So, what I would really appreciate is if we could, if you nerds could be here, just be here in any capacity. If you are not at your PC, I understand. I completely understand. But if your PC is within reach and you get 2 seconds spare, just flick it on. Chuck the tab up, even if you have to turn off the speakers and close off your monitor or anything like that. It helps. It really does. It's just the best way we can get this going. And even just getting us pushed to 2K followers, which we are on the road to as well. So, all this helps. All this does help, nerds. And I would sincerely appreciate your help getting there. Without it, honestly, I really, 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 don't even know. My confidence on getting partner is not high. I'll put it that way. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, nerds. I hope you're all good. Thank you again for being here. Take it easy. Thank you to Plage. Thank you to Shannon. Thank you to everybody for the new follows. For the new subscribes over on YouTube. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for the likes and everything. Let's go on a raid. I think I know who I'm going to go see. Hold on. Okay, nobody from nobody that I'm following from Club CRT is currently live, so no, thank you, nerds. We shall go see Rish. Alright, nerds. Thank you again. Take it easy. I will see you tomorrow. Have yourselves a lovely evening. And yeah. I'll put out a call out in Discord, ask you guys, because I'm unsure what we're gonna do tomorrow. I honestly don't know. But yeah, join Discord once again, and yeah, we'll go from there. Dick, no, it's all right. We don't need a random message. Just go in there, say hi. All right, no, take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Bye.